the ancient ones, the Native Americans who lived here for thousands of years in harmony with nature. We developed a greater appreciation for California's natural abundant resources as we learned and sang about Native American culture.
In the 1600s, European explorers sailed into the uncharted waters along the North and South American continents. The conquistadors, Spanish and Portuguese explorers, made their way around Cape Horn into Central America, Mexico. We gained an understanding of the influence and impact these explorers had upon these civilizations. We then studied the European settlements of California. Although Russia, England, Portugal, and Spain explored the Pacific coast, the Spanish soldiers and pilots most heavily influenced the mythical place we called California. In 1769, the Franciscan friars established 121 missions and 3 presidios in California.
We learned that sometimes these cultures clashed, but in time they blended together. Control over California changed after the Mexican Revolutionary War, and for a short time we became part of Mexico. During this period of time, ranchos gained power and popularity over this land, but it didn't last long.
In 1848, John Marshall discovered gold in Sutter's Mill. This discovery forever changed California. Within a year, people from all over the world flocked to California with gold fever. At the height of the gold rush, thousands of people were arriving every day.
These people from diverse cultures came together in the San Francisco Bay Area and in the gold fields.
While many came by ship, some traveled by wagon train across prairies, badlands, mountains, and deserts.
In 1850, only 2 short years after the discovery of gold, President Lincoln signed the Order of declaring California the 31st state of the Union.
Stories of this new state have spread, and people are eager to start new life in California. California is the 31st state of the Union. The Transcontinental Railroad made it easier by connecting the east and west coast by thousands of miles of rail. It was an enormous project that required thousands of men willing to risk their lives.
Many of the men who had immigrated to California in search of gold were able to find work building the railroad some of the highest peaks of the Sierra Nevada mountains. Stanford was one of the men who contributed to this thing. From 1848 to 1860, California's population soared from 20,000 to almost 400,000. Immigrants from all over the world brought their cultures and traditions with them. Tradesmen, businessmen traveled from the east and midwest to help build the 31st state of the Union. However, some away from California and some women from other states began arriving seeking a new future. Some women sought husbands, but many sought freedom and independence. California continued to grow and encourage free thinkers and visionaries. The movie industry, high-tech innovations, and aeronautics are just a few industries that not only shaped our state, but our nation as well. In addition, see before you the great historical figures of the future. Scientists, doctors, inventors, politicians, educators, policymakers, and musicians. Future participants in the sky of California.
We are the great and historical figures of the future. We are the 4th graders of Don Calajan School. Thank you for coming to our choral concert performance this morning. Enjoy our historical and musical walk through California's history. Have a great morning.
Yeah.
Walking under the highway, I saw above me. We